Hi there, it's Denise with Ladybug Stampin' here with another video tutorial for you guys today. And today we're going to be using this stamp set called Lots of Love. This stamp set is retiring, yes, at the end of May, but you can still get it if you'd like to get it. It coordinates with our Whole Lot of Lovely suite, and it's got this beautiful paper right here. Double-sided, but I just love this paper here, so I wanted to use this one in a video. We made this actually in my stamp class for the month of April, and then I wanted to create a box for YouTube as well. This is actually a matchstick box with a ribbon pull. So I was looking for some different boxes and came across this Matchbox box on Pinterest, and there's quite a few tutorials out there on the sizes of this box. And this is kind of a larger box, but this would be great for some treats. You could put jewelry in there. You could put maybe even a gift card, some other gift cards, some money, just some plain old cash in there. You could do quite a few things with that. So I thought we'd go ahead and make that today. All right, well, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to need 2 pieces of basic black cardstock. That's the color I'm using for this box, and I'm going to make another one. The first piece we need is cut at 4.5 by 9.5. This is actually going to be the lid. This part right here, or the cover that goes in. And then for the box, we need 5.5 by 7 1/8. Don't worry about writing the measurements down. This will be all on my blog post, okay? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get our scoreboard out because we gotta do some scoring. Okay, so on the first one here, and this is the 4.5 by 9.5, on the long side, you're gonna score it at 1/2 inch. Whoops, I went to the side, 1/2 inch. And then 3.5, then at 5, and then at 8. And that's all you're gonna do with that piece, and put that to the side. All right, then you're gonna take your 5.5 by 7 1/8 piece, and this is 7 8 1 1/8 at the top. This is the long side, and then 5.5 here. So on the long side, you're gonna score it at 1 3/8 and 5 3/4. Okay. Then you're going to turn it around, and you're going to score it again at 1 3/8 and 4 1/4. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay, that's all we're going to do with that. So I'll put this to the side. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our bone folder out, and we're going to go ahead and burnish all our lines, all our score marks here. So for the box first, we'll do this one first, okay? And then we'll get our lid out, and we'll go ahead and burnish all those lines. Okay. Okay, all right. Then on this piece, the box piece, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut our 4 corners out. Or not out, but we're going to cut it too so we can close the box. So you're just going to cut up the line. So it'll look like this little flappy piece. And I'm going to go ahead and notch this out. I like the way that looks. I don't do it on all of them, but I do like the way this particular box looks. Now, I will say on this measurement that I got, one of my sides is a little bit taller than the other, and I'll show you, but not by much. And you can trim it if you want, but it's not a big deal. You can't really notice it, and they're not going to notice it. I mean, more noticeable to you, the paper crafter. Okay, get that little piece. Come on. Okay. And then we're going to take some fast fuse, and we're going to do it on all 4 corners right here. Oh, and I meant to use my silicone sheet in case that happens. I'm just using, you just want to use a strong adhesive to hold the box, because if you are putting jewelry in it, you'll make sure, you know, you'll just want to make sure that you do that. Okay, now we'll go ahead and close the box. Oh, well, just tore some paper there. So you're gonna close, you're gonna meet up your ends. And this is the side right here. It's gonna be a little bit taller. I don't know why. It just works out that way for this size Matchbox. And then you want to make that one here. I even tried changing it, but it just got a little bit of a lip right there, but it's okay. It does fit in the box quite nice, so that's in the sleeve quite nice. That's why I didn't want to change the sizes too much. Okay, so on your DSP, I'm going to show you how I cut this, but I cut it in a way that all of my pieces line up, and I want to show you. So all of these pieces line up, and I was very careful how I did that. So first of all, I needed it to be 4 3/8 wide. And then this piece, so I went ahead and cut that. And then I started with this piece, and I cut this at 2 7/8. Then this one was cut at 1 3/8. This one was cut at 2 7/8. Oh, by 4 3/8. Again, these are all cut at the long way, or the short way. No, long way, 4 3/8. So this is 2 7/8, and then 1 3/8, and it just kind of it matches up. So when I close the sleeve up, it'll just continue. Okay, so we're just gonna get some. I'm actually gonna use some Tombow for this, because it just gives me a little bit more time to maneuver the DSP on the boxes, on the cardstock, and I can line it up better, especially since I'm trying to line up all these pieces together. Okay, whoops, I got a little bit there on that. I'll just wipe that off. Okay, and then this one here. I love this designer series paper. You just get that one paper that you really like. I've actually ordered this pack twice. But as anything, you want new things, so sometimes that happens. When you get new things, you gotta say goodbye to the old. Uh-oh, see? This is why I wanted to have Tombow. I lined that up wrong. I lined that up backwards. There, that's my reasoning for Tombow. Okay, and then oh, got a message on my computer. Then I'm just gonna take on the little inch that was the 1/2 inch piece width. I'm just gonna use some fast fuse. And I'm just gonna lay it down and close it up. Now you may have to lift it up a little bit because it won't close completely. Like it's off just a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then you just take the box and put in here. So, and you can use it just like that. But what I did was I added some ribbon. And I went ahead and just figured out, I just kind of laid my box up like this and kind of lifted up my ribbon like that and said, okay, that looks good. So I cut off that amount of ribbon. And I did put adhesive on here. So what you can do is take your silicone mat, because adhesive doesn't stick to it. And you can take some of your fast fuse. Let's see if it'll lay on there. Okay, and just make sure you leave the tail, because you don't want to put adhesive on the tail where you're going to tie your ribbon. Okay, and we'll do a little bit more right here. But if you happen to put a little bit more than what you need, I'll show you a trick. So we're just gonna lay that down where it's kind of in the middle, like that, of your box. And I'm just gonna wrap this around, okay? Yep. So I got off just a little bit. So as you can see, I got a little bit of ribbon here, or a little bit of glue here. What you can do is just take your finger and just rub it down so it kind of hides. You gotta be careful though, because that strong adhesive will take your paper off. Okay, right there. So, and then you're just gonna tie it in a knot, or you could tie it in a bow. I think I just tied mine in a knot. Well, we're gonna tie this one just in a knot. Okay. Now that one was a little loose on that box. I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit tighter. There we go. Okay, and then you can just trim your edges, your tails, not edges, your tails. Okay. Now, put your, there you go. And then look, you can just train this one and pull it out. Makes a cute little topper. Okay, so to decorate the top of the box, we're just gonna add, like this one, we're just gonna add one little stamp piece. And it is out of this Lots of Love, and it's just this thinking of you. So you need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. We're gonna use a piece I used from an earlier video. And we're gonna get out our, what is this block? C block. And we're gonna use our soft suede. This is our new Stampin' pads, by the way. They're a little bit flatter. They don't have the feet on there. And I have them in the in colors and in soft suede, which I got it on stage. But these are really lovely, and they're stackable. And you open them just like a compact. So I will do a full-on video of the in colors in May. Okay, I'm gonna clean off my stamp. All right, let me close this up before we get ink. Oh no, I need this. So let me leave this open for a second. Okay, then we're gonna take our 1 3/4 punch. Now this you're gonna have to line, no, that's the wrong punch. Okay guys, sorry, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, it is the 1.5 inch punch. I thought that was a little large when I pulled that down. So it's a 1.5 inch punch, and you're just gonna line your leaves up. It might cut them off a little bit, but it's okay. So you just wanna line. Let me see if I can see here. So line it up, punch it out. All right, and then like on this one right here, I wanted to add a little bit of color, so I chose Pull Party to bring the Pull Party out of the leaves, or those little buds, those little flowers. And I kind of just went around the edge. I do this quite often. I know I did this in my last video too, or one of the last videos I did, because I just like to add a little bit without adding another piece of cardstock. Okay, just like that. All right, so we're done with this piece, and I also need, I forgot to get this sponge out. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. Then we're gonna get 3 pieces of just scrap cardstock. This is Old Olive, Lemon Lime Twist, and Soft Suede. And we're gonna use our leaf punch. And I'm gonna punch out 3 leaves, 1 of each color. I'm gonna do it this way. This one looks wider at the bottom. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to take my bone folder. Well, no, first let's edge them. So I'm going to take the soft suede and put some ink, put some of the ink on my yellow sponges. Okay. And I'm just going to edge the edge of the leaf. Okay. Just a little bit. I'm probably going to get ink all over my finger. So it's going to look just like this. Just gives it a little dimension, and the leaves kind of do that a little bit on here too. And we're going to use it on all 3 colors. I just thought it would, I don't know. Oh no, I didn't. I did this in Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me cut another piece of this. Hold on. I just happened to look at my leaf. I'm like, no, I didn't. I thought that looked a little bit too dark. Okay, let me get my Lemon Lime Twist, guys. Okay. And I don't know if I have, yeah, I do. I don't know if I have one ready or not. Okay, let's take this back. The Lemon Lime Twist. This might be a longer video than I intended. Sorry, guys. So just a little color. Just to give it a little bit light. I didn't think I did it. I thought I did soft suede on all 3 of them, but then I looked down like, this is too dark. Okay, close this up. I did use the soft suede on the old olive leaf. Not that much, Denise. Oh well, just a lot of depth. Okay, all right. So let's close this up. Ah. All right. So then we're gonna take some dimensionals. No, first I'm gonna take some Fast Fuse. There's a reason why I'm doing this. Okay. And then we're going to take some of our linen thread. We're going to make a loop as soon as I find the end of this. Well, this is why I usually have it on a spool, because it's just easier. There it is for me. But I lost my spool in the move. I can't find my spool of linen thread, so I had to open up my new pack. And I don't, I've got to place an order to put some more of this on there because I use this a lot. Okay, so I'm just going to take my 2 fingers, my 2 inky fingers, and just wrap it around about 4 times, 3 times. Yeah, make sure I got 3. Okay. And then I'm going to just trim that off. Can you guys see that I did that? Sorry. I don't know if I had my fingers down here. And I'm just gonna take and spread it apart a little bit. Okay, maybe. And I'm just gonna lay this down. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to grab my scissors. And I'm gonna take this little tail and just trim off. Okay, oh, come on. It doesn't want to trim for me. It's because I'm recording a video. I don't have these problems a lot. Yes, I do. Okay, now we're going to take some, yes, I do, some dimensionals. And I'm going to lay on here on the back to give it some dimension. All right. Then we're going to peel the backings off of these. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to put my, do I like it up here or do I want it down here? I feel like I want it down here, so I'm going to trade my box. I really should have been looking at that, paying attention to that. That's okay. I want it down here. So we're going to take our box and change it around. It's okay. It works like that. Then we're going to use a little bit of Tombow to put on this. Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's curl our leaves. So how to curl your leaves, take a bone folder, hold the leaf in your hand, and with your thumb, hold the paper and just roll it. So you're just rolling it like that. Again, it gives it just a little bit of dimension, more dimension. You don't have to do it a lot like this one on all of them. You can do it really light. Okay. There you go, like that. And then we're just going to take a little bit of our glue. And then I'm going to stick them in there. like that. And stick this one in there. I want the soft suede to kind of be on top. Well, let's get the, okay. Let's get the glue on there like that. All right. And then you can just put this down in here like that. You can push it a little bit. And you can take your box out and press it down too. Kind of press it down. All right. There we go. Okay. I didn't stick these leaves down as far as I did the other one. That's okay. It gives you kind of a look. All right. So here's the 2 boxes. Here is the set we used for the sentiment, and it also we used a whole lot of lovely paper stack. As far as I know, this is still available today on Sunday, the 29th of April. So if you want to get this, I would suggest getting it quick. The paper stacks go out really quick. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.